And this is my new video, and this is my awful cryptid face. Right, in today's video, I'm going to be announcing that I will be officially participating in Apollo Graye's manga completion challenge. Now, if you're living under a rock and you haven't heard about this challenge yet, it's a challenge where you pick how much manga you can afford yourself to buy that you need to complete. It starts in March, ends at the end of the year, and by the end of the year, you gotta have all of those series complete. And one of the rules is that for every haul you do, you need to have at least one volume of the manga you're intending to collect in your haul. And I hear you can have a list of things that you really, really want to collect and finish, and a list of things that you kind of want to collect, but it's not going to really affect anything if you don't actually finish collecting them. But I am probably gonna kill my bank account doing this, but I am not gonna have a maybe list. All of my series that I'm going to show you today, I plan on finishing by the end of the year. Maybe, possibly, don't quote me on that. But I am going to attempt to finish all of them. And I'm going to show you all of them today. And I'm going to start off with the series that I am under the impression have been discontinued. And then the ones that have been completed. And I'm going to top it off with ones I don't have in my collection yet, but I'm planning on getting to add to this challenge. For my series that have been discontinued, there is Blood Alone. Now this is the 3-in-1 omnibus that was put out by 7 Seas way long ago, I forget when. But I've had this in my collection just sitting around forever. And I know for a fact that 7 Seas at least got up to volume 6 before they kind of mysteriously stopped. I don't know, I didn't really look into it. So I plan on getting those 3, and it doesn't sound very complicated getting 3 whole books, but they are starting to go out of print, and I've seen a lot of really high prices for them, but it's not going to be that hard, I think. We have MPD Psycho. Now, I have volumes 1 through 4 and volume 11 of this. And again, I haven't heard any chatter whether or not they're going to even bother to continue with this series. But if they don't, I'm going to go ahead and fill up that big old space that I have between volumes 4 and volume 11. And if they actually do intend, and if they do start to, republish them, well, then I'll be all cut off. And we have the series that are complete. And first off, we have Gundam The Origin. I have volumes 1 through 9 of this, and volumes 10 through 12 shouldn't be that hard to acquire, aside from them being really, really expensive. But other than that, that shouldn't be a problem. It's another quick little gap I need to fill. Next up, we have Knights of Sidonia. Now this one, I have volume 1 through 3, 9, 13, and 15. And I just need to fill in all those gaps for this series. So I can just stop looking at that one corner of my bookshelf and cringing because there's just a bunch of holes in my Knights of Sidonia collection. So, yep. Next up is one that every person and their mom has probably finished before me, and that is Death Note. And I have volumes 1 through 2 of this. And honestly, the reason I haven't actually completed it was because I had really no intention of keeping it in my collection for the longest time, and I had it stuffed in boxes and in drawers, and I was really kind of just ignoring the hell out of it. But then, I mean, it's a good series, so I figured it's about time. It'll look nice on the shelf. And just a quick side note, I'm planning on getting the single volumes and not the black edition, because I have volumes 1 and 2 in the single editions, and it'll look freaking weird if I get the rest of them in the black editions. In the series that I actually own that are finished, I have G.A. Geichutsuka Art Design Class. I have volume 1 through 4 of this, and it capped off at volume 7, so I'm not very far behind. but I love this, and I'm really surprised I fell behind. I don't know why I stopped collecting it, because this was a very dear series to me. I think I just wasn't able to find it. So yeah, I'm planning on finishing that one up. And now I have nothing to show you for the next two, because they aren't series that I own right now. But they are series that are already finished, or they are going to be finished. And one of them is Biomega by Satomi Nihei, the same dude who wrote Knights of Sidonia and also Blam. It's down there, and you can't see it, but it's down there. And I just figured, might as well add it to my collection because Satomu Nihei, I love his artwork, and I'm honestly surprised I didn't hear that Biomega had even come out. It kind of just came and went without my realizing it. So when I figured out that it had been published and finished without my even noticing, I was kind of like, oh my god. So yeah, that's one of the ones that I'm planning on collecting and finishing this year. And the second one is one that's not done yet, but given the release schedule, it'll be done before the end of the year. And that one is Nichijou. And I think they have 6 or 7 out right now, but I'm planning on getting all of those. And then eventually I'm probably going to catch up, and I'm just going to buy them as they come out. And I think the last volume, volume 10, comes out in September. Anyway, that is my entire list of things that I'm planning on capping off for the year. It's not that bad, but let's just hope that I get to all of them without breaking the bank or losing all of my spirit. So yeah, that's about it for me. See you in the next video.